In a shocking, once-in-a-generation moment that has left the nation reeling, former Top Gear host Jeremy Clarkson confronted Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on live television in a fiery exchange that no one saw coming. What began as a standard holiday broadcast soon escalated into an explosive debate, culminating in an uproar that spilled from the studio to the streets, and even to the steps of a historic Christmas church service. Clarkson, known for his outspoken and often polarizing opinions, pulled no punches as he grilled Sunak on policies that critics argue have left the nation divided. "You've betrayed the people who trusted you," Clarkson declared, his voice cutting through the airwaves. Sunak, visibly rattled, attempted to maintain composure but faltered as Clarkson doubled down, asking the question on everyone's mind, "Have you forgotten who you serve, Mr. Prime Minister?" Could this confrontation signal a turning point in the Prime Minister's career? Many believe it does. Social media erupted instantly, with hashtags trending within minutes as viewers dissected every word of the verbal sparring. Experts believe the timing, on Christmas, a day of unity and reflection, only magnified the controversy. The tension escalated further when Sunak attended a Christmas service later that evening. Eyewitnesses describe a scene of public outrage as members of the congregation confronted him over perceived failures to uphold the values of fairness and compassion. "It was unprecedented," said one attendee. "A prime minister being driven out of a church by his own people, it felt like history in the making." Critics argue that this incident reflects a deeper crisis in leadership, while supporters of Sunak claim it was an orchestrated act to undermine his authority. But what does this mean for the future of the nation's leadership? Could the events of this Christmas mark the beginning of the end for Sunak's premiership? Political analysts are calling the events a defining moment in British history. Many fear this clash highlights a growing rift between the government and the public, particularly among those who feel their faith and traditions are being disregarded. "This is no longer just politics, this is an ideological battle for the soul of the nation," one expert noted. Supporters of Clarkson have praised his courage, calling him the voice of the people, while Sunak's backers argue that the Prime Minister is being unfairly vilified during a time of national crisis. Meanwhile, the church's leadership has yet to release an official statement on the unprecedented disruption of its Christmas service, leaving many questions unanswered. As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the nation is watching. Could Clarkson's bold confrontation spark a broader movement against the political elite? Or will Sunak find a way to turn the tide in his favor? The answers may come sooner than we think. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind the Christmas chaos and what it means for Britain's future. The next video will reveal the inside story of what really happened in the church, and the forces at play behind the scenes. But are you ready to hear it? Like, subscribe, and join the conversation. You won't want to miss what's coming next.